Warning: this video contains spoilers for Wings of Fire Book 2, The Lost Heir, Wings of Fire Legends, Darkstalker, and the entirety of Wings of Fire Arc 3. If you have not yet read any of these installments and don't want spoilers for them, it might be best if you left the video now and perhaps returned later. Thank you. Hi everyone! Today I'm going to talk about, read the description for, and theorize/make deductions about an upcoming addition to Wings of Fire. Please stay to the end of the video because I have some really interesting things to say there, and you wouldn't be getting all the information if you didn't. Anyway, it will be called Wings of Fire, A Guide to the Dragon World, have 272 pages, and released on September 7th, 2021. Unlike the upcoming Forge Your Dragon World, this installment will be a guidebook rather than a workbook, kind of like The World of Ice and Fire from the A Song of Ice and Fire series, and the description shows us just that. Unfortunately, we don't have a cover yet, but to the best of my understanding, this information is brand new, so it's pretty reasonable that there shouldn't be one yet. The description, which you can find on Scholastic Kids or the Wiki, reads, "In this guide, all new art and maps will be joined by exclusive stories and folklore from Tui Sutherland. Each chapter of the guide will take an in-depth look at the tribes of Pyria and Pantala, bringing to life history, mythology, and folklore of this beloved world in a truly spectacular and gift-worthy way." So this already tells us a lot about the book. For one, it will cover both continents, which gives me hope that the current storyline might return to Pantala, even for only a chapter. For example, I think it would be really cool if the prologue or epilogue of The Dangerous Gift, or even Book 15's prologue, featured Io rounding up some of the Silkwings to cross to the distant kingdoms. Something else this tells us is that the guide will show us more of the mythology and folklore, such as hoping the beliefs of the tribes, possibly some fanatics or religious sects even. The description also mentions the history of Pyria and Pantala, which I personally find very interesting. Additionally, in an interview, Tui said there would be more details on the Scorching in an upcoming guidebook, which I used to think was Forge Your Dragon World, but now this new info has made me reconsider. Tui has also said she's entertained the idea of a Legends title for Pantala and/or Ancient Animi, which might be transferred into this book instead, although that might be more of a personal wish rather than an actual fact. Lastly, the description also mentions all new art and maps, along with new information on the tribes. To some, this might sound the least exciting, but I think it might turn out to be the most. Of course, new information for the 10 tribes is always appreciated. I'm hoping they will also include some Beetlewing information and/or artwork, as right now there's nearly no information and there are no official images whatsoever of that tribe. Concept art or dragon guide, in this case, I'm not picky. Sort of adding on to the concept art from what I just said, I think it's very likely that we might see prototype covers and/or sketches for the new art. But the thing about maps interests me more for one reason. Remember from the end of The Poison Jungle where Princess/Queen Hazel, I'm not sure of either being her official title, but let's just go with Princess. Well, when she slices open the poorly made back cover of the Book of Clearsight and pulls out a map of the space between Pyria and Pantala. And because Pyria and Pantala have already been mapped for the most part, and the book mentions all new maps, I think it's likely we might actually get to see this map for ourselves. But that's only one map, and the description mentions multiple, so I think that the others will just be zoomed in or more focused maps of individual kingdoms, whereas the previous maps were just more of an overall map, not really highlighting smaller areas within the kingdoms. There might also be topographical or more political maps, but I'm not very confident about either of them appearing. And another great thing this confirms is that the book will have to be printed in color, because how else can we get this new artwork properly? So I think I'm willing to bet that without a doubt this book, or at least certain versions of it, will certainly be available in color, which is great. Thank you for watching. Sorry I missed this until now. I didn't even know about it until a few hours ago when I visited Scholastic Kids looking for something to make a video about and happened upon it. Of course, like Homebase, that website has only gotten more and more difficult to navigate, so I suggest just checking it out on the wiki if you need to, as now you can't even find the search bar until you click on a few more things. Anyway, please leave a like if you are as hyped as I am for this book. Comment with any questions, suggestions, ideas, or other things you would like to share with the community. Remember that every dragon has a story, and I'll see you in the next video.